where the buffalo roam, as was promised today. So, folks, if you got a bottle, open it up. If you got a little wine, a little bourbon, a little beer, or just want to order a pizza, we're going to have fun tonight. We're going to listen to some music. We're going to have a good time. I know we can't go out and see it live. So what we're going to do is do the next best thing. We're going to pretend, of all the nations I've ever been to, my favorite was the imagination. Must be time for some music. Got a lot going on tonight. Let's have some fun.
Well, kids, it's time for a love song. I know you've been spending an awful lot of time together, and you're growing closer together, aren't you? You're growing closer together in isolation. And you're probably thinking, you are my everything. And really, isn't that what it's all about? So here's a little song about everything. Everything but. Please feel free to dance. When you were young and giggly in your room with all your friends, you made a list of everything you wanted in a man. Now you told me I was A to Z, everything upon that list. Well, darling, you better check your data, 'cause there's something you have missed. It seems I'm everything but gone, gone, gone. Everything that once was right has turned all wrong. The great love that you professed didn't last very long, and it seems that I am everything, everything, everything but gone. I was your sweet loving man, I was your night and day. I was everything you thought of, also you used to say. I was a walking, talking answer to every one of your dreams, but apparently everything ain't what it used to be. It seems I'm everything but gone, gone, gone. Everything that once was right has turned all wrong. The great love that you professed didn't last very long, and it seems that I am everything, everything, everything but gone. I was a hard-working, hard-loving man who satisfied the reason that you woke up, the reason you lived and died. I was everything you'd ask for when you prayed at night. Now I'm everything that you wish was far out of your sight. Everything you thought was cute now rubs your ugly side. All your boasting, bragging, crowing is on life's important dime. Now the sight of me just coming home brings tears to your eyes. My every word grates on your nerves till you're sure you lose your mind. 'Cause it seems I'm everything but gone, gone, gone. Everything that once was right has turned all wrong. The great love that you professed didn't last very long, and it seems that I am everything, everything, everything but gone. I was every breath you breathe, I was the shaking in your knees. I was your moon and stars, the reason you were living life. I was your sweet love song, we made love every night till dawn. Now that song has gone on too long, and it seems that I am everything but gone. It seems that I am everything but gone. It seems that I am everything but gone. Be nice to each other. You're isolated. I know it's not really that late, but sometimes late at night, we've had a few, we make the phone call we shouldn't have made. Since I'm guessing many of you are sitting at home alone tonight, locked in your houses and such, probably having a few, you might be thinking about making that phone call. I'm going to tell you, probably not a good idea. This thing called Maybe I Am, but it could have been called the phone call. Well, I know it's late, and I shouldn't have called. I was missing you tonight. Yeah, I guess that's all. Tammy Wynette is slurring, stand by your man. And I've had a few, but I'm not. Maybe I am. Well, a young woman laughed at my jokes. She was pretty, but she had the wrong face. She was in the wrong city. Now I'm running in place just as fast as I can. And I've had a few, but I'm not. Maybe I am. I know I should leave you alone, delete your number, and move on. But memories are tricky. Yeah, they're tricky. Just when you think they can't find you, you turn around and they're back behind you. Remember what should be. Remembering what should be. And I've had a few, but I still stand, and I'm not. Maybe I am. Anyway, just want you to know that I'm doing all right. Well, most of the time, just not tonight. I came here to forget everything that I said. I've had a few, but I'm not. Maybe I am. Yeah, I came here to forget everything we both said. I've had maybe more than a few, but I'm not. Yeah, I am.
All right, well, hopefully we got everything worked out. We're on. It looks like people is watching. So I think we're good. The bourbon is here. We just have to keep everything working right. Looks like my hair has decided to take on a life of its own. I don't care. Live, man. That's what it is. This is all about. That's what this whole thing is about. It's about live. It's about live music. It's about live performing. It's about being there. It's about feeling it. And I know I can't give you that tonight. I give you me live. That's kind of wacky in and of itself. But what we're trying to do is raise some money. We're trying to raise money for the music venues. The music venues are the ones that provide the opportunity to go see all those bands, all those performers, to go see a lot of the people that you're going to see here tonight. And don't forget, Megan Stepka's got a 48-hour thing coming up after this. So this is like an entire weekend of like Northeast Ohio and musicians, writers, of people that care. And that's what we want you to do. So if you can send a little bit of money, let's see. I don't know if I'm going to work, if this is going to work or not, because I'm low tech. This is low tech and proud. Go this way. You got Cleveland Rocks support.org. And if you want to write down that other thing, or you can go find Megan Stepka on Facebook, and she will direct you. It's a whole thing that also goes to Cleveland Rocks in support of. But it's a thing called Save Cleve Venues. And what we're trying to do is make sure when this is all over and done, not only do the bands and the performers have someplace to go, but you have someplace to go see them. I'll be showing you this stupid little thing later on. Some more. We have other stuff. Anyway, you can tune in to listen to my old ass going on and on about whatever, and at least I don't think so. Anyway, we got some great people coming up. I got about 19 performers on here. These two, everybody on here is my favorite. I'm just going to say that right now. So when I keep saying they're my favorite, don't go, you said the last one was your favorite. Now you're saying this one is. Because they all are. That's why they're on the damn show. This is J. Scott Franklin, who is down in Alabama right now, visiting his family and his wife and such. And even though he was down there, he took the time to record a song for us, and it just shows what these people. None of these people are working right now. They ain't making any money, and yet here they are They're here to help raise money for the venues. So you can hear right now, you can hear J. Scott Franklin and my friend Bob Frank. Bob Frank has not only a new album out that is just brilliant, but he also has a podcast on the blues. Go to Bob Frank Blues on Facebook. They're listed on there. I'm going to shut up and just listen to music for a minute. Let's go.
Hey, my name is J. Scott Franklin, and thank you for having us here this evening, Charlie. Man, I've had a hard time with this isolation, but you know who's had a harder time than me? Kids. And so I wrote a song that I'm going to do this evening. It's brand new, and it's too hard for me to sing, but maybe it's not too hard for kids. I don't know. And it's basically about being a kid and looking out the window, seeing a bird, a raindrop, a snowflake, and seeing how free they are, and kind of wishing that was you. If you got any kids in the house, gather them around. Just ask them if this song's any good. I feel like a bird in a cage, told me where to stay, but I want to fly away. I have seen the birds on the wind travel with their families and their friends, go away and come again. I wish I was out there in the sky in a tree. Oh, how I'd roam above the sea. I'd be so alive and free if I could be a bird on the breeze. I feel like a rock on a hill, remembering where I've been, trying to see where I will, waiting for the ground to move once and wishes all come true, tumbling down a mountain past a prairie to my home, to build a summit of my own, or just to wander with my friends down a flowing river's edge, moving when I move and resting when I rest, alive and free, a rock in a stream. Hey, does a bird ever look in my window and wish they were free? When the rain is on their back, when the sun heats their wings, and when that city never quiets and the street lights never sleep, does a bird lay awake, longing to be me? Does a bird waste its days contemplating, trading for a dream, never knowing it is free? Well, I'm as free as sky inside my mind. I can be a mountain if I try. But I feel like a snowflake in the sun, scared I might fall, but I don't know how to run. I have seen the snowflakes that never touch the ground as they float around in silence, dancing up and down around the streets and through the clouds and the houses and the trees and the sidewalks, but they never seem to settle just to be a hidden thing that was unique, bound forever to be free. Does a snowflake ever look in my window and wish they were me? When they have nowhere to sleep unless they fall into the sheet, where they move with the masses or they're caught beneath the feet. They flee from the rooftops, which soon will turn to ice as the children try to catch them on their tongues. And so I wonder, does a snowflake spend its life never knowing it is free? Yeah, I'm as free as sky inside my mind. I can be a mountain if I try. East, west, north, and south are my four walls. I am not alone in here at home. Over, up, and down and out are my four walls. brand new song, hopefully relating to what some of the kids are going through right now. And I can't remember if I said at the beginning, but if I started to talk about what some of these Cleveland venues mean to me, I'd be here for a long time. And so thank you for contributing to that tonight. I know that every artist here tonight, their lives are different because of the venues in Cleveland. And thank you, Charlie. That's my only song for the evening.
The Unessential Worker. Now all my life I've tried to live by playing this old guitar. I've played on concert stages, from preschools up to bars. I always play the best I can and try to sing in tune. But now I'll be inside my house at least until next June. I'll play and sing most anywhere, I've never been a shirker. But now they're telling me that I'm an unessential worker. The governor has told me I must stay inside my castle, though trying to hunker down has proved to be quite a hassle. The bills keep coming every day, just like there is no crisis. And all necessities now seem to go for higher prices. I'll play and sing most everywhere, I've never been a shirker. But now they're telling me that I'm an unessential worker. I hang around the house all day, the cat gave me the stink eye. I haven't stayed inside this much since the time I had the pink eye. My wife is getting tired of having me under her feet. My only hope is that she does not stab me in my sleep. The pantry's getting bare and now we're down to eating Jell-O. I'm the very definition of an unessential fellow. I know that this is all on me, I chose to be a musician. And that is why it's come to pass, it's put me in the position. I could have gone to law school or maybe learned a useful trade. It might have helped me with all those bills I have not paid. I could have been a metal guy, a rapper or a twerker. Instead I'm the definition of an unessential worker. And I'll record these little songs and send them through the vapor. And we should be okay till we run out of toilet paper. We've got 3 cans of tuna and a box of Cheerios. And I wish that all that money wasn't going to CEOs. I'll be right here and hope the situation doesn't worsen, 'cause I'm over 65 and so an unessential person. Carry that rock and you tote that boulder. You bear the whole world upon your shoulder. And every day you're a whole year older. Your secrets are safe with me. You put a price on your own head. And somewhere I read a man once said, 2 can keep a secret if one is dead. The secrets are safe with me. The children are hungry and they're crying in pain. You're about to crack under all that strain. The pressure's building up inside your brain. The secrets are safe with me. Why do you tell me that you love me so? On your way out just before you go, there's a few things that you ought to know. The secrets are safe with me. past is hazy, like Jack the Ripper is driving Miss Daisy, and all the politicians have all gone crazy. If you stay with me, let's spend one more night and we'll take the day off. Mattress is hard, but the pillows are soft. What's that funny sound you make when you cough? Your secrets are safe with me. Your secrets are safe with me.
Let me tell you something. This is why I love Bob Frank. There you go, right there. And I hope you approve of the fact that Bob Frank was using the official CNN backdrop of a library. That's what you got to do. Proves that you read. And I would love to thank Jay Scott for his innovative backdrop. That's, you can see what everybody's backdrop is. I'm having a little trouble talking, so we got. And I've just started. Don't even start. You start to look like my wife now. Start now. Anyway, we're going to try to have a lot of fun here tonight. We are trying to. I'm not going to harp on it. Well, yeah, I am going to harp on it. Well, who am I kidding? We are trying to raise money. The money goes to help save the music venues here in beautiful Cleveland, Northeast Ohio, because you've got Jilly's down in Akron. You got the Rialto. You got the Gar Hall, which if you haven't been to the Gar Hall, is fantastic. Out in Peninsula, built in 1852. Talk to Karen; she'll tell you all about it. You get the Beastland, Winchester. You got the Brothers Lounge, Wilbert's. I mean, it's just we need these places. This is where people get a chance to play, and you get to see people that when they're starting out, or when they're just when they're keep going. Like these next two fellows, been playing a long time. Rick Zacchelli and Bob Corlett. Now, Bob didn't have a video. I'm going to tell you right now. Bob kind of fudged his way in here. Doesn't have video, so he got like an album cover. So this guy, but really with Bob's stuff, you don't want to watch him. You want to dance to him. Okay, I'm just going to tell you that right now. Okay, I don't lie to you. I don't lie to the people that come here. And for those of you watching on my YouTube channel, I just like to say we could say fuck there. Anyway, what? Anyway, so Rick and Bob, I'm going to be playing. I'm going to behave myself. It's too late. I'm going to have fun. I don't care. Friday night, still stuffed with turkey. We have more again today. Going to keep going. We have a new president coming in. Here's Rick Zacchelli and Bob Corlett.
Heaven cried gold in those hills back in 1848. Men came from all around, made their fortune, sealed their fate. 21 tons of gold sailed down through Panama. Left Havana, the ship of gold set its course for old New York. Mighty storm met that ship, it pitched and rolled all night long. 500 souls prayed to God to save their lives, and most just drowned. Ship of gold lost at sea, been down there for centuries. Made men angry, made them bold, do anything to reach that goal. Centuries passed before a man named Thompson found her bones. 8,000 feet below the waves with 20 years to reach that goal. Fought angry seas and angry men, fought long and hard to stake this claim. After years of bloody sweat, he found that gold, but it was all in vain. Ship of gold lost at sea, been down there for centuries. Made men angry, made them bold, do anything to get that gold. way to beat all odds and reach that ship. All the others just filed claims, so he became a fugitive. With that gold he disappeared, he was gone for years and years. They found him down in Florida, brought him back to face his peers. Ship of gold, lost at sea, been down there for centuries. Made men angry, made them bold, do anything to reach that goal. Ship of gold, lost at sea, been down there for centuries. Made men angry, made them bold, do anything to reach that goal. Time and time since sits in jail, a criminal, so we're told. The only man who can figure out how to reach that fabled ship of gold.
Sun came out from behind the clouds, birds are starting to play. I climbed into the nest of the old oak tree. I'm gonna sing all day. Hey, I'm gonna sing all day. La da 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 da, 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 la da 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 da. I'm gonna sing all day. Hey, I'm gonna sing all day. I'm gonna sing all day. Hey, I'm gonna sing all day.
Kick off your shoes, say hello to the sun. Wild, free, and young. Shed your trappings, sing along. Surrender to the sway of the song. La da 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 da, la da 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 da, la da 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 da, la da 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 da, la da 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 da, la da 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 da. I'm gonna sing all day. Hey, I'm gonna sing all day. I'm gonna sing all day. Hey, I'm gonna sing all day. I'm gonna sing all day. Hey, I'm gonna sing all day.
Let's get our life where it used to be. Loving easy as a warm Gulf breeze. Old times, good times, memories. When we dance, just you and me. Hand in hand, baby, cheek to cheek. A brand new love, so fresh and sweet. years, see how life can feel. Sip on a hurricane and kick up our heels. Living large on Frenchman Street. Baby, come back with me. Sparks fly when our eyes first meet. You filled my heart, honey, don't you see? Old times, good times, memories. Wes McCrowell gonna play his guitar for you. Good times. Bad situation, bad for romance. I wish I was dancing with you. Wish I was dancing, but no can do. Everybody's out dancing, but I can't dance. Bad situation, bad for romance. Cha-cha, hip-hop, heel-toe, box step, can't do mellow nose. Decided to go rumba, boogaloo salsa, on and on it goes. Through the years, I faced my fears on the way that I know how. Just get up, jump around, don't care that I'm a clown. Bad situation, when a man can't dance. It's a sad situation, bad for romance. Love playing music, goes deep in my soul. Love playing my music, never gets old. I'd rather play music rather than dance. Rather play music. Now here's my chance. We'll see. She said dance lessons.
You promised me.
Signed up for 8 lessons every Tuesday night. We took 8 lessons, never got it right. Took 8 more lessons every Wednesday night. lessons, never got it right. Cha-cha, hip-hop, heel-toe, bar step, can't do none of those. Psycho, rumba, blues, salsa, all it all goes. Through the years I faced my fears only way that I know how. Just get up, jump around, don't care that I'm a clown. Bad situation when a man can't dance. It's a sad situation, bad for romance. I wish I was dancing, really, really do. Wish I was dancing, dancing with you. Yeah.
Bob Corlett, Bad Situation. Hey, and Rick, I don't know, I have so much problem with his name. Rick Zacchelli, just gives you kind of an idea of we're going to be all over the map tonight as far as music goes, because the music in Cleveland, in Northeast Ohio, Akron, Canton, Bob's from Canton, no matter where you are, it's all over the map up here. We don't have one style of music. Rick used to have a music store over in the Heights, and he used to do concerts at the music store. And it was like a real cool listening situation. People come in, bring their own booze, bring some bottle of wine, some food, and then Rick had some stuff. And it was just this really, really cool thing. And then, unfortunately, as happens with many people in small businesses, it kind of went away. So I'm glad to see that he's still out, he's still playing, and he's still writing, and he's still doing all these things. Anyway, you ready for a little blues? Ready for a little something? Ready to just gonna kick your ass. Don't forget, this is for ClevelandRocksSupport.org, or you can go. Hang on, I'm gonna find this thing out here. If it's the last thing I do. Megan Stepka, she's going to be doing a 48-hour thing. We're trying to raise money to help the music venues in Northeast Ohio. Even if you're not from Northeast Ohio, you can send money. We'll take your cash. You don't have to send a lot. Send $5. Send something. I know we all want live music back. We all want to be able to go see these performers who are performing for you tonight, basically for free. They are not working. Rather than sitting and wallowing, they when I asked if they would do this, every single one of them was just jumping at the chance. That tells you the quality of the people that we have around here. We also have a friend of mine from Nashville who's going to be coming up here in a little bit. People always think that everybody gets into music for, the fame, the fortune, the whatever. John Mosey and I have discussed this many times, and we got into it for the booze and the babes. Really, that was all. We didn't care about the money, we didn't care about fame. We're looking for the booze and the babes. So here's to John Mosey. I hope he's listening tonight, because I miss him. To John Mosey. This next set, we're going to feature John Mosey, Mark Lee Shannon, and Austin Walking Kane. So if I was you, I would tighten my seatbelt. I would kick back, relax, get ready to boogie. I don't know if you could do that same thing at once. Anyway, here we go.
Hey, I'm John Mosey. This is Random Acts of Music, and we're bringing music back to the people. Jimmy was a pistol like a rolling stone. Hang on, boys, hang on. He'd run like a rounder, then he'd go back home. Hang on, boys, hang on. He thought I was a big fish, thought he knew the rules, and he got swimming in a different pool. He gone down. slut in the bar showing leg to her ass. Hang on, boys, hang on. Every man in the place wants to stab at that. Hang on, boys, hang on. Well, she knew what to do to drive the boys mad. Started making money, everything that she had, she gone down. Well, Jimmy was a kingpin in a small town hood. Hang on, boys, hang on. With a hand in his pocket and a give a damn look. Hang on, boys, hang on. His cigarette cool hanging loose in his teeth. Cruising down the boulevard at 6 on the seat, he gone down. Well, she didn't know nothing, but she dressed pretty hot. Hang on, boys, hang on. She wasn't very pretty, but she used what she got. Hang on, boys, hang on. Turning neighborhood tricks just to buy some speed. You can take what you want if you got the right grease gone down. Well, sad I saw Jimmy with a small town strut. Hang on, boys, hang on. She knew from his swagger he's an easy touch. Hang on, boys, hang on. Well, she gave him a jiggle and he said, come on. Ain't neither one knew it, but they're already gone. They gone down. Well, Bobby banging Sally last Friday night. Hang on, boys, hang on. It's a brand new week, he still thought she's mine. Hang on, boys, hang on. Yeah, Sally taking Jimmy for a roll in the hay. Bobby grabbed him by the arm and it said, no way, you're gone down. Everybody back home said the boy was tough. Hang on, boys, hang on. When he got to the city, wasn't near tough enough. Hang on, boys, hang on. He went to running his mouth just to show he's a man. He was dead in the street before he could say, God damn, he gone down. Called Working Class Kid. Well, sits in the back room of some Skid Row hotel. He remembers the days and the friends that have fell. And the blue light from the TV, it lights up his room. Sweat rolls down his cheeks in a hot afternoon. Back in his day, he was young, he was strong, someone to remember. Those days are all gone. Now he thinks of his friends and the girls in his bed. Where'd they all go? The voice asks in his head. He's just a working class kid from outside of St. Paul. Now his life's just a memory that hangs on the wall. Just a working class kid, counting days till he's dead. Where they all go, the voice asks in his head. There ain't no work in the factories, no work in the stores, so he joined all the others in some forgotten war. And he saved all his buddies one hot afternoon, but he got his ass shot, so they sent his ass home. 'cause life's full of strangers with papers and pens, and they don't give a damn what it did way back when. And it's days full of minutes, nights full of regrets, and it drinks to remember, and it drinks to forget. There's just a working class kid from outside of St. Paul. Now his life just a memory that hangs on a wall. Just a worn out old soldier counting days till he's dead. Where they all go, the voice asks in his head. So he sits in a back room, some Skid Row hotel. He remembers the days and his friends that have fell. And the blue light from the TV, it lights up his room. Sweat rolls down his cheek in the hot afternoon.
Shannon here on Thanksgiving morning. How you doing? Got my Christmas tree up. I'm sitting around in Cuyahoga Falls, and I'm coming to you today to talk about the Northeast Ohio Music Relief Fund. Now, this is serious. This is an emergency relief fund that will give up to $500 to professional musicians to compensate for the short-term income lost. And Lord knows we're all out of work, aren't we? You know, the fund will also look for opportunities to support small local music venues. And man, let me tell you something. This is the most important job we have for next year is to keep ourselves alive and keep all the places that we play alive. So won't you please consider donating some money if you can spare a few shekels, and that would really certainly help all of us keep going. And meanwhile, on a lighter note, I hope I'm going to play for you maybe one of your first Christmas songs you've heard. So here we go. Like that face? Oh, listen now, I said, Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose. Then if you ever saw it, man, you would even say he clothes all of the other reindeers used to laugh and call him names. That's not right. They never let poor Rudolph, no, join in any reindeer games. Well, listen now. Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? Guide that sleigh, I'll do it. Oh, and then all the other reindeers, they all shouted out with glee. Oh, yes, they did. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you'll go down in history. That's not the end of the story, no. No, it's not. See, because Rudolph, he didn't go for that. He said, I see through all your silly games. How can you look me in the eyes when yesterday you was calling me names? All the other reindeers, you know, they did feel bad. Yes, they did feel quite ashamed. They said, Rudolph, you know, we're going to try to change. And that's a good thing, because we all need to change. Oh, Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose. And if you ever saw it, oh, maybe you would even say he glowed. All of the other reindeers used to laugh and call him names, but they don't do it no more, no. They said, Rudolph, you're the best ever was. 'Cause you'll go down in history. Happy holidays, everybody. Take care.
Turn my hand to the heavens, with these words I'm bound. Raise my hand to the heavens, with these words I'm bound. And if I die tomorrow, don't put me in no box or no ground. Got this old guitar and the sound come out just like this. Got this old guitar and the sound come out just like this. Can't play no guitar, you can't tell by the nickels in my hat. Go down to Nashville, oh, Charlotte, my girl. You can go down to Nashville, oh, Charlotte, my girl. 'Cause that lady's a tramp, and that's the best thing about her. Iron lemon girl, give my ashes to her. Iron lemon girl, give my ashes to her. She'll know what to do with them. She'll spread 'em around the world, yes sir. She'll know what to do with them. She'll spread 'em around the world, yes sir. Iron lemon girl. Iron lemon girl, aren't you, baby?
Austin Walking Cane. Yeah, that was fun set, man. There, right there. That's Augie. Augie actually had sent me. Apparently, he'd sent me some other songs to use. I love that song. And it's High Red Lemon Girl. And I told him, I said, well, I didn't get them. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. I'll be honest with you. And I said, but I'm going to use that because I just love that. That's just man. Augie plays all over. And he does a thing on Saturday and Sunday mornings. Where he goes into this little restaurant. God only knows, like, if you go to his page, Austin Walking Cane, Saturday, Sunday mornings, he plays for free in this joint, a little breakfast place over on the west side, and he goes over there and he just plays all morning and broadcasts it live like we're doing now on his Facebook page. And it's just to help the guy out, help his business. That's why I love Cleveland, because of people like Austin Walking Cane. like Markley Shannon with that was like, come on, that was the coolest version of Rudolph you ever heard in your life, right? Right? Okay, I'm hearing it. Mosey, doesn't Mosey kind of look like a young Gandalf in a way? Don't you expect him to have a cane and you shall not pass kind of thing? That's what he's like when I work with him. He's more of a Gandalf than he is anything else. Anyway, I'm just going to let you know, we're in the kitchen tonight. I don't know if you've watched these things before. We tend to do it in the living room where I have a clock and it's kind of classy and whatever. My wife says, well, where are you going to do this at? And I said, well, we can't do it in the living room because the living room is not my bedroom. It's mine and Harper's. I don't know where Harper went. Harper was right here. Harper just had to have surgery. She's my dog. She's my little dog. She's the little dog. She's a Labradoodle. And she's the sweetest dog. She got the cone of shame on right now. But she had to have surgery because she had a torn, like, ACL. Only it's called a CCL on a dog. It's this ligament that connects the knee to the bone to whatever. I'm not a doctor. I don't even play one on TV. Why am I telling you these things? Nobody cares. But I'm telling you about my dog. So that means that she has to be kept quiet during especially the heavy first 6 weeks of having this done. So we're 2 weeks into this, and that means that Harper and I, because with the cone on, she can't go in the cage because she's never been caged in the first place, but she can't go in the cage because the cone, she can't turn with the cone on, and it flips her out. So what we're doing is that we've closed off the living room, and we threw down some blankets and whatever to try to make it as comfortable as possible. And Harper and I are sleeping on the floor. We're camping out. We're like, it's like a sleepover. It's kind of a sleepover that's going to last for six or 8 weeks. And so we're sleeping on the floor. And my daughter brought over a air mattress because I'm old and I probably shouldn't be sleeping on the floor. And then my wife decided that the air mattress, she didn't trust it with the dog because the dog could get all wacky with the bad leg. So we're back to the floor. Anyway, so that's why we're in the kitchen. And I don't know, not that anybody cares. Kind of wasting time because my daughter's coming over to do something. And when she comes in, when Katie comes in, the dog goes nuts, just absolutely nuts. And I have to hold her because not allowed to go nuts, okay? I know this has nothing to do with what you tuned in for. I'm informing you of things in my life that are important. Like this, like Cleveland. Hang on, I can't get this damn thing. ClevelandRockSupport.org, and you can go to Megan Stepka's page and everything because they're doing a 48-hour thing after this. 48 hours of music. Every musician gets an hour. I cut them short because they drive me nuts, and I'm not one of them. All these people are giving of themselves for freebies so they get to do this. I'll tell you what, here's what I'm going to do. I'm not really considered much of a musician or whatever in this town or anywhere, really. You don't have to just stay to this town. People don't like me all over the country. But I've taken up a new hobby, and I have this new hobby, and I write books. Okay, that's the first book. That's the second book named after an Alex Bevan song. That's the third book. It's about a musician and stuff, and this is my father's biography. And I have a new book that's coming out called To Dance Among the Stars. And here's what I'm going to do. If you will donate, I'll tell you what, if you'll donate $25 to Cleveland Supports, I will send you a book for free. Okay, you have your choice of any of these 4 books. I can't send a new one because it's a hardbound. If you want to go $50, I'll send you the new book. I'll just give them away. Okay, so here's the deal. I got these 4 books, and not only that, there's more. There's more. If you get one, if you'll donate $25 to Cleveland Supports or to Megan Stepka, to her, it all goes to the same thing. Then not only will I give you one of those books, I will throw in a no extra charge. And you even have to pay the shipping or the handling. This is called Lost Dog Found. This is the story of our dog, our big dog. She's a bearded collie. She's the best dog ever in the world. Greta. Okay, so here's what I will do. I'll give you this book and your choice of any one of these books. If you throw in $25, you throw in 50, I'll throw in the new book. And this. I can't throw in all of them, but I'll do that. So over the next whatever hour or so, or half hour, let's keep it a half hour. I don't have a lot of books. I don't have a lot of money. I'm broke. I haven't worked in 9 months. But I will throw in the books. If you donate $25, I will get a list of people that have done that between 8:30 and 9 o'clock. And I'll send you books. Okay, you pick. You have one's called Great Things, a novel. One's called Carrie Come to Me Smiling. One's called American Stories. And the other one's called Z. So that's the deal. All right. Does that sound like it's fair? All right. We're going to go. This is my dear friend, Ron Jarvis, and my dear friend who just got her new hip. Kind of hip buddies. Kind of hipsters, being Carrie. Carrie Matthews. Kick back, relax. Send some money. Oh, Megan. Oh, look at Megan just put up a thing that says 48 hours. That's the virtual music festival. It's an extravaganza. It's not a festival, man. It's an extravaganza. And so this is all weekend long. It starts at 11:45 tonight, and it will last till 11:45 Sunday night. I know it's yammering, aren't I? But I want you to chip into this thing. So if you get a chance, please chip in. No matter whether it's right now or when Megan's on or whatever, it doesn't make any difference. All the money goes to help Cleveland venues. Okay? Give money. If you give enough money, I'll give you books. I'll tell you what, if you give more money, I'll keep the books and my records. That's a double whammy. I'll tell you what, you contribute $100 and I won't send you nothing. I'll keep them all here. Hey, look, it's Ron Jarvis and Carrie Matthews.
Hi, this is a song I wrote some time ago about a very real couple of people. Some of you out there might even know these two. This is a song I wrote about Susie and Jimmy. Susie and Jimmy were lovers. It was almost right from the start. Susie gave Jimmy her tender affections and Jimmy gave Susie his heart. Now Jimmy's a cowboy in leather and Susie's a gypsy queen. They ride on 2 ponies down the road together and they sleep where the stars can be seen. And they were ever the darlings of all who would know them, learning what love has to give. But life isn't easy for Susie and Jimmy. There's so much of life left to live. You can hear Jimmy late at night. He says, Susie, why do you wait so long? Now sometimes their journey is sunny, but lightning and rain they must see. It seems that to get all the way together, you got to be all the things love can be. 'Cause sometimes love is a gentle wind, sometimes a storm when you're too far from shore. But if you only ride on the days of fair weather, you'll never know what the thunder is for. And Susie draws pictures of her and her Jimmy in a book where she secrets her heart. But Jimmy, he longs for that final commitment, the flame that is born from the spark. Late at night you can still hear Jimmy, he says, Susie, why do you wait so long? Now you can talk about your Romeo and your Juliet, for Frankie and Johnny, or Porgy and Bess. You know that heaven has a special place for those who believe me, a special place for lovers like Susie and Jimmy. You know that heaven has a special place for those who believe me, a special place for lovers like Susie and Jimmy. Yahoo! Thank you. Here's a song off the 1979 Buckeye Biscuit album, and this is called Dreamin'. Well, I had a woman back a long time ago. She loved me, oh, it's true. I never heard it from my mother what to say to such a lover, so she showed me what to do. I never felt so good, never knew I could. She taught me everything I needed to know. But she wanted much more, and she found the door. Now I'm sitting here singing to you. Well, I went to live in the capital city to play in a rock and roll band. I never thought about a lady except for a maybe, but I soon got out of hand. Oh, well, I took a wife for the rest of my life. At least that's what I meant to do. But she wanted much more, and she found the door. Now I'm sitting here singing to you. And I love you like the forest, and I love you like the rain. I love you for the pleasure, just as much as for the pain. And I can't go on without you, like you told me I could do. And I'll be back soon, but sitting in my room, I still dream about you. Now you know I could just sit and stare at you forever, but I gotta be on my way. You tell me you understand that I'm your fantasy man, but your eyes still beg me to stay. Well, honey, nothing's forever, girl, but while we're together, you're the only world I know. And I'll be back soon, but sitting in my room, I still dream about you. And I love you like the forest, I love you like the rain. I love you for the pleasure, just as much as for the pain. And I can't go on without you, like you told me I could do. And I'll be back soon, but sitting in my room, I still dream about you. And I'll be back soon, but sitting in my room, I still dream about you. Thank you.
I cannot walk in everyone's shoes. Just walk beside me and I'll stand with you. Feel the rhythm of my beating heart. It's a place, a center, a place where we can start. For all the children, they look up to us. They sense the hatred and intolerance. Is this my world now? Why must I choose me or you? Black, brown, or blue, we are one color. Oh, are you?
they are shut the door. So many of us are waking up. Stay persistent. When now, time to rise up and do more. When you lift a life, extend a hand up, move to the middle of the road. Won't you please lift a life and lead with your heart and not your sword. See it all from the top of the world. If you just listen more. Listen more. If you just listen more. All right, we're starting to close it up here, and so this is a song I wrote in the old building that Mark and I worked at Siler Village on the 7th floor, and get in the elevator, and all these young people that worked on the 5th floor, and sort of, they were techno geeks, and everybody get on the elevator every morning, and they're all looking down. They're looking down on their phones. So it was like a psychological experiment, kind of watching this, and one day I just thought I'd freak them out. They all got in the elevator, and the door closed, and I looked at one of them, and I went, "Good morning!" And they all just kind of looked at me like I'd shot them or something, and got eye contact with one of them. I said, "How was your weekend?" And he said, "It was all right." "Well, what'd you do?" "Well, I did frisbee golf with my buddies at Edgewater." And I said, "That sounds really great." And they're all looking at me like, "Who is this wacko woman?" Then the elevator opened on the 5th floor, and they all piled out, and I said, "I hope you have a great day." And door closed, and I sat at my desk when I got in the office, and I started cranking out this tune. It's called "Looking Down." Go to work each morning, take that vertical ride. Trapped in a box, yeah, with way too much to hide. No one looks at me, their heads bowed down to the ground. They be lost in their own universe. I swear, man, this world is upside down. Ooh, yeah, 'cause you're looking down on your world on a 3-inch screen. Did you see that incredible sunset? Do you know where you've been? Looking down on your world, talking to your little friends. Hey, man, look at me when you hit send. Oh, yeah, yeah. I said, ooh, oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Look up, look up, look up, look up, look up, look up. I said, ooh, whoa, 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 whoa. Look up, look up, look up, look up, look up, look up. I hitched a ride on the 8 train. The commuters were pouring on. There'll be lawyers and doctors and students, mothers holding little ones. There's the waitress from the diner, the crackhead from the street, someone sitting right beside you, someone you'll never, ever meet. Ooh, yeah, 'cause you're looking down on your world on a 3-inch screen. Did you cross the street without looking? take a pick of your favorite cuisine, looking down on your world, talking to your little friends. Hey man, look at me when you hit send. Oh yeah, yeah. I say, ooh, oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Look up, look up, look up, look up, look up, look up. I say, ooh, whoa, 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 whoa. Look up, look up, look up, look up, look up, look up. Come sit beside me and pour a glass of wine. The light from the candles on your face, I can read every line. I'm here, where are you? Can you see me at all? You say, hold on just a minute, baby, 'cause I have to take this call. Oh yeah, 'cause you're looking down on your world on a 3-inch screen. Did you see that incredible sunset? Do you know where you've been? Looking down on your world, talking to your little friends. Hey man, look at me when you hit send. Oh yeah, yeah. I said, hey man, look at me when you hit send. Oh yeah, oh no, I say, oh, look at me, yeah, yeah. 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 Look at me, yeah.
Woo, woo, indeed. Woo. Sorry, I got caught up in this song. Wow. That was fantastic. God, I love this. It's just everybody's got their own style, their own whatever, and this is just wonderful. I was told to remind you that I'm not kidding about the books. I'm very proud of these books. I have to tell you that. I'm not trying to clean them out of the house. Anyway, proud of these books. So if you chip in $25, you can pick up one of these 4 books, and I'll throw in the Greta book for free. This is a children's book. In case you're going, hey, it looks like a pamphlet. Well, children don't read big books. So anything, you just let me know, because we're trying to raise money for a good cause. I don't really, whatever. Doesn't make any difference. I don't play a lot. So, but I want these places to be there so that I can go see my friends perform. These are people that you're watching tonight are a good cross section, but there are so many people. Becky Boyd's not on here. Angie Hayes is not on here. Andy Duchamps not on here. Wester Cross not on here. I could name 100 people that are not. Brent Kirby's not on here. Ray Flanagan's not on here. I mean, there's just so many people. You can put Jimmy Lay, Colin Dussault. There are so many people that play in this area. We are a wealth of great writers and musicians and performers, and they need places to play. And I understand the whole COVID thing. I get it. I want these places there when it's over so that you and I can go and listen to these people I want to hear him at the Beachland. I want to hear him at the Winchester. I want to hear him at Wilbert's. I want to hear him at Brothers. I want to hear him at the Gar Hall. I want to hear him at Gillies. I want to hear him at Rialto. I want to hear him at all the places that are around. There are wineries that do nothing but play music. Please, if you can chip in a few dollars, chip in a few dollars. Okay, I know I'm being a pain in the ass about it. Chip in 25, you get a book. You actually get kind of 2 books. So there you go. I'll shut up. My good friend David Krause is knocking at the door, and he really wants to play right now. So let's go listen to David Krause and to Anita Keys right after him. I tried to put things together so I wouldn't talk so much. I was thinking of you. Yeah, it'll work.
Hi, I'm David Krause, and sometimes it's time for a lullaby. Close your eyes and gently peek into your dreams, so wild and sweet, peaceful sleep this whole night through, till morning's light awakens you. And no matter where you are, may this song comfort you. No matter where you are, I am here for you. Your cares like clouds drifting away, fading into yesterday, allowing you to gently rest deep in that place your heart knows best. And no matter where you are, may this song comfort you. No matter where you are, I am here for you. So close your eyes and gently peek into your dreams, so wild and sweet, peaceful sleep this whole night through, till morning's light awakens you. Till morning's light awakens you. Till morning's light awakens you. La 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 la, la la la. So here I am down in my basement again. I'm David Krause. I'm going to be playing you a song on my cigar box guitar. This guitar was made for me by my buddy who lives in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Doug Patterson, who, among many talents, is also a luthier. He's also a cigar smoker who actually had purchased this box full of cigars and smoked them before he made the cigar box guitar for me. And this is a song that the guitar has taught me. It's called Bad Blues. I pray I never have bad blues again. Pray I never have bad blues again. I opened up my window, let the sun shine in. I had my trouble, don't want trouble no more. Had my trouble, don't want trouble no more. Got myself a brand new broom just to sweep it out the door. Keep that old devil away from me, keep him away from me. Keep that old devil away from me. I don't want trouble no more. Had my trouble, don't want no more. Got that broom, gonna sweep it out the door. Now it's a new day, brand new day. It's a new day, it's a brand new day. Times I get down on my knees just to find my way and pray that I never, never have bad blues again. I pray I never have bad blues, have bad blues again. Change my way of living, Lord forgive me for my sin. And keep that old devil away from me, keep him away from me. Keep that old devil away from me, keep him away from me. Keep him away from me. Keep him away from me.
What's the chance?
Thank you very much. Hard Times, a million little pieces. You can look away, look it in the eye. You can run or stay, drink yourself blind. You can reel in the sky, or bury your head in the sand. Find some place to hide, or watch from right where you stand. Fate doesn't give a damn if anybody sees it. When your heart breaks, heart breaks. A million little pieces. You can cry your eyes out, pray your prayers, join a march, scream and shout. You can think you're getting somewhere. You can talk it out, or suffer in secret. You can question why. Blame the moon, blame your mom, blame Jesus. Fate doesn't give a damn what you believe is. When it breaks your heart, breaks your heart, it'll break your heart in a million little pieces. No matter how you live your day, fate has got a million ways to break your heart. It'll break your heart, breaks your heart in a million little pieces. Hard Times, a million little pieces. Thank you very much. Thank you, friends.
As Anita Keys, that last one was at Brothers Lounge. The one before that, she did that at the Beachland Tavern, part of the Beachland Ballroom. For those of you that don't know, because you're not hanging around in the right places, that's what local is. That's where people get to play. So that's who you're supporting, is people like that, and it's very, very, very cool. That's what I love. I love the live. It's just the best thing. We're gonna keep this short because my daughter's coming over to pick up some stuff, and as soon as she walks in the door, then the dog's gonna go nuts. And so I'm gonna say we're gonna sit around one more break here. I have more to go, but on this break for one more time. We have the 4 books. Okay, these are the 4 books. My father's biography called Z. Okay, if you like, he's just a great guy. Whatever, I can't tell you. This thing's a thing called Great Things, a novel. It's about a musician and a songwriter. This is Carrie Come to Me Smiling. It is the sequel to American Stories. I will never work on The Price is Right. American Stories, which was my first book. If you contribute $25 or more, I will send you one of these books. I won't charge you. This is like PBS, except I'm not going to charge you for mailing and everything else. And I'll throw in one of Greta's books, Lost Dog Found. These are the stories she tells me about how she lived in the woods and had babies and whatever in here. So anyway, I will throw those in on this break. We have plenty more to go. I just have to get this out of the way before my lovely Katie gets here and the whole world explodes. Right now, Matt Harmon turned me on to Rebecca Wolliver, and I am just in debt to him forever. Charlie Mossbrook has been around forever and is a brilliant, wonderful songwriter and performer. He travels all over the country. He travels by train. I love that. I love traveling by train. And then I told you we had somebody here from Nashville. My dear friend Megan Hayes is going to finish off the set. Holly Gleason turned me on to Megan, and anytime Holly tells me, listen to somebody, she means it. These are all unbelievably talented people. They need places to play to show their talents off. I am jealous of them, but I love them, and so that's why we do these things. I understand that it ain't me. So please, listen to Rebecca, listen to Charlie, listen to Megan, and if you want a book, hey, what the heck? We even have a picture of the new, really look like I'm whoring myself, aren't I? Of the new book cover. That'll be out in about 2 weeks. So anyway, there you go. That's the whole thing. I hear the dogs barking. That means I got to go listen to music. I'll be back in a little bit.
Withered hand of a hard-working man traces the curves along his spine. Subtle smile says to stay a while. Hold on where it can. And did your feet drum down to the river? And did your hair hang long? And did the sunshine calm your shiver? And did your skin turn brown? Well, I don't know your name, but I have your eyes. Ooh, river, you don't know no time. Ooh, river, you're the first bloodline. Did you scowl? Would you wrinkle up your brow? I wonder if you like to sing. How did you pray? What took your breath away? Would you grow restless in the spring? Did your feet drum down to the river? So there you have it. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope this finds you happy and healthy and enjoying this beautiful day.
Well, and I know it's not the world you thought that it was gonna be. It's not always fair, it's not easy, believe me, I've been there. Well, and I wish that I could save you from these struggles and these fears and all of these tears that you held back and carried through the years. And she said, well, it's alright, we've all got a work to do, and in the middle of the night, once we are through, I'm gonna hold you tightly and wrap you in these arms until the lights come shining through. Sometimes the movie never ends, and you cannot find your friends. Well, and the winds are barely breezy, and change has stalled for you again. Well, and you cannot slow your mind. Well, and the stillness has no end. Well, and your thoughts just keep on racing, but what you're chasing, it seems pretend. She said, well, it's alright, we've all got a work to do, and in the middle of the night, once we are through, I'm gonna hold you tightly and wrap you in these arms until the lights it comes shining through. And I know it's not the world you thought that it was gonna be. It's not always fair, it's not easy, believe me, I've been there. Well, and I wish that I could save you from these struggles and these fears and all of these tears that you held back and carried through the years. And she said, well, it's alright, we've all got a work to do, and in the middle of the night, once we are through, I'm gonna hold you tightly and wrap you in these arms until the lights it come shining through. She taped a note inside the door. It says she'll be back soon. The one he finally thought that meant later in the afternoon. And then he waited through the evening hours and waited through the night. And now he waits from dawn till daylight's gone. The candle always burning bright, and time has passed him by. But he don't mind the wait,
abandoned he has lived for years, committed and anticipating for the day she's coming home. It doesn't matter where she's been. The truth will not persuade him to move on. An accidental fruit, the gift of devotion. He's living with more hope than fear, and it pulls him in a forward motion for the day she's coming home. It doesn't matter where she's gone. The truth will not persuade him to move on. She taped a note inside the door, and it says she'll be back soon. The one he found, he thought that meant later in the afternoon.
Hi, Cleveland friends. Happy to join you remotely from Nashville. I'm Megan Hayes. My dog is at my feet, and I'm about to play a song that he thinks is about him. His name is Georgie. This song is called Georgette. So occasionally he'll pop up in the middle of it, sniff around a little. Anyway, lots of love to everybody out there who's going through, boy, rough stuff. I wish I could be there giving everybody a hug, but hopefully next year. One light bulb is enough to burn this lamp, Georgia. One light bulb is enough to burn this lamp, Georgia. Start burning 2 or 3, you'll drown yourself in death. We like to say we're dying, but we ain't dead yet. Tomorrow afternoon we'll go into the town. Tomorrow afternoon we'll go into town. Your mama stole the fabric for your wedding gown. There is no silk strong enough to tie your heart down. It's 5 miles to Dakota, it's 500 to Montana. It's 5 miles to Dakota, it's 500 to Montana. Girl, you run a whole life trying to get gone. Oh, but you were lost to this world on the day that you were born. And One light bulb is enough to burn this lamp, Georgette. One light bulb is enough to burn this lamp, Georgette. Start burning to a thrill, drown yourself in death. We like to say we're dying, but we ain't dead yet. And one light bulb is enough to burn this lamp, Georgette. Thanks so much. Be well.
There you go. Megan Hayes. I told you, come on, you loved her, right? If you didn't love her, just block me right now. There's Rebecca Wolliver, Charlie Mossbrook, and Megan Hayes. I just adore all of them. If I was young, if I was better looking, if I had more talent, I'd want to be them. But I'm not. So there you go. That's the way it goes. My daughter Katie's here, and we're drinking. So I just got to be honest with you. That's when you're a good father, when you drink with your children. That's how it goes. She sells furniture. Kate's over there near Bob's. Where's Bob's? Bob's is over in North Olmsted. So stop over there and buy something from her because I haven't got any money. I have to give her something. But anyway, so she came over, and of course Harper went nuts. And Harper's on 3 legs now because I took her for a walk. You remember I told you about taking it, whatever. A lot of you people just really don't care, do you? No. You know, this would be the thing. If you'd really like me to shut up, and we've only got a few more people to put on here, if you really like me to shut up, you would donate more money. Or call your friends, or call your relatives, or call Donald Trump. What the hell? You know, I call him a lot of things. But anyways.
You might want to read the small print before you donate. Make sure you know where this money's going to.
It's going to the Charlie Wiener PAC. Yeah. It's like we're packing and heading to Europe. That's the PAC fund. I'll tell you what, you cannot do one of these if you don't have certain people on them, like everybody we've had so far. These next 2 gentlemen, I have known for like 1,000 years. Did she just take a box of shit out of here? Yeah. Maybe we should check that first. Anyway, David Smeltz is the godfather of reggae in this town, and Alex Bevan is my father, I think. I'm never sure. We've never had a DNA test done. Anyway, if you don't know who Alex Bevan is, where the hell have you been? Apparently that was a big rock. That was a huge rock that you had to come out from under. Alex. So anyway, here's David Smeltz and Alex Bevan. These are just 2 of my favorite people in the world. So I'll shut up now. I'm gonna go drink bourbon with my daughter. Bye. Nope. I hit the thing. It didn't go.
Everybody, my name's Dave Smeltz, and I'm honored to be part of Northeast Ohio musicians here to help support some venues. You can support by donation. Cleveland Rocks Support, CLEVLAND. That's Cleveland Rocks, ROCKS. Support, SUPPORT.org. You can donate there to help keep these great venues that Northeast Ohio musicians play in. It's a family thing, around the Cleveland area. So let's see if we can support them as much as possible, just like they support us. Okay? I want to do a couple songs for you. First song I wrote, I'm going to do one I wrote in a cover. One I wrote is I entitle all of my songs like by one word, the gist of the song. So this one's called Africa, and It's about 4 minutes long. No, it's really about the impermanence of things, or whatever you want to make out of it. Check it out. We'll see. Whatever you think. If I could sail a ship to Africa and see the morning sun, I would sail a ship to Africa to see the morning sun. If I could sail a ship to Africa and see the morning sun, I would sail a ship to Africa to see the morning sun. Life can be brutal, life can be kind. Life is for living, if death is for dying. Love is the tool to repair mankind. A three-legged stool won't support hard times, hard times. If I could sail a ship to Africa, see the morning sun, I would sail a ship to Africa to see the morning sun. If I could sail a ship to Africa, see the morning sun, I would sail a ship to Africa to see the morning sun. Emotions surrender so feelings can cry, and all is deceptive when we're living a lie. The greater the learning, the bigger the book. Sources inside us, if we just take a look, a look, a look. If I could sail a ship to Africa, see the morning sun, I would sail a ship to Africa to see the morning sun. If I could sail a ship to Africa to see the morning sun, I would sail a ship to Africa to see the morning sun. Times when we're happy and times when we're sad, times to be gracious and times to be mad, days when we're present, nights when we're done. Some want to stay here, but we all must move on. Move on. If I could sail a ship to Africa and see the morning sun, I would sail a ship to Africa to see the morning sun. If I could sail a ship to Africa to see the morning sun, I would sail a ship to Africa to see the morning sun. All right. Hope you dug that. I did. This last song I want to do. When I went to Jamaica a while ago, a few times, but last time with the band with Ital USA, and it was in the 80s. It was like mid 80s or something. And Bobby Blue Bland had come out with a song called Members Only, written by, who's it, Larry Addison, I think was the cat who wrote it. And I heard a reggae version of it, blew me away. I said, when I get back to the States, I'm stealing this song. So we played the heck out of it. So I just kind of picked it up again. There's a version also on YouTube by is it Billy Joe Royal and Donna Fargo. Check that out. You want your mind blown. Anyway, please continue to donate to Cleveland Rocks Support.org. Cleveland Rocks past, present, and future. They are so instrumental in helping out musicians during this COVID thing because no one's making any money to survive, hardly any. And they've helped me, you know, so this is the least I can do to give back. You know, it all goes around in a circle, you know what I mean? You know, the circle of life. So we all continue to help one another. So let's do that, okay? All right. Thanks for listening. Here's Members Only. Okay? Okay. Members only. It's a private party. Don't need no money to qualify. Don't bring your checkbook, bring a broken heart. It's members only tonight. Said you lost your woman, said you lost your man. You got a lot of problems in your life. We're throwing a party for the sad and lonely. It's members only tonight. Go tell your mama, go and tell your daddy. Red or yellow, black or white. We're throwing a party for the broken hearted. It's members only tonight. Members only. It's a private party. Don't need no money to qualify. Don't bring your checkbook, bring a broken heart. It's members only tonight. Said you lost your woman, said you lost your man. You got a lot of problems in your life. We're throwing a party for the broken hearted. It's members only tonight. Go tell your mama, go and tell your daddy. Red or yellow, black or white. Throwing a party for the sad and lonely. It's members only tonight. Members only. It's a private party. Don't need no money to qualify. Don't bring your checkbook, bring a broken heart. It's members only tonight. I wanna do that again now. Members only tonight. One more time I'll sing And I'm a card-carrying member, too. All right. God bless you all. Thank you so much from my heart. Support Cleveland Rocks, past, present, and future. ClevelandRocksSupport.org. Keep these local venues open. Much love.
Hi there. Hi, it's Alex Bevan. And thanks for joining us for our little fundraiser for our venues. And it's a good thing you're going to do because you're going to help us keep the things that we love alive. So I'll just shut up and play. The sky is weeping gray. Hard winds tug around my coat. There's so much I have to say. Caught inside my throat, they say that love will find a way. Don't say much of how or when. I don't think that I can stay. Will you walk with me, my friend? Walking out of Babylon. We'll go walking out of Babylon. Walking out of Babylon on a peaceful road. Walking out of Babylon. Walking out of Babylon. Walking out of Babylon, we will go. There's a shadow up above, something moving on the breeze. Better days will surely come, truly. This I do believe, there's a vision still to find. In the darkness and the light, there's a feather on the ground, proof. Every dream takes flight, we'll go flying out of Babylon. Flying out of Babylon. Flying out of Babylon to simpler things. Flying out of Babylon, flying out of Babylon, flying out of Babylon on tired wings. Swirling in confusion, we click through the colored rings. It's a looking glass illusion of cabbages and kings. Current flows from right to left. Some might say it's west to east. Earbud choirs sing inside. Someday, someday, I will be released. Someone's waving on the shore. Hillsides rise from north and south. Words are spoken, spirits call. Something forming in my mouth. We are sailing out of Babylon. Sailing out of Babylon. Sailing out of Babylon on a tide of peace. Sailing out of Babylon, sailing out of Babylon, sailing out of Babylon into smoother seas. I hear the quiet tapping, rapping text upon the screen.
I'm believing as we're leaving. The distance is not what it seems. We're sailing out of Babylon. Sailing out of Babylon. Sailing out of Babylon on a tide of peace. Sailing out of Babylon. Sailing out of Babylon. Sailing out of Babylon into smoother seas. Sailing out of Babylon. Sailing out of Babylon. Sailing out of Babylon into smoother seas. We're going to make it through this. Peace and kindness.
What you've just seen are two masters. I don't care where you go in this country, you won't see anything better than that. And the thing is that realistically, everyone you've seen tonight on this little show are masters at what they do. They are they're just tops at what they do. Whether it's reggae, whether it's Cajun, whether it's singer-songwriter, folky kind of music, whether it's country music, whether it's the blues, whether it's whatever, you've seen people who have mastered that trade, and they're here. And they're here. They play here. They play here. I remember when I was a young man 1,000 years ago. He used to talk about a guy named Robert Jr. Lockwood, and I'd met Robert a few times because I was a roadie for a blues band and stuff. And I thought, well, Robert, yeah, I mean, whatever. I was talking to Robert one time, and he was talking about this tour he'd just done of Japan. I'm like, Robert, stop. You did not do a tour of Japan. And he goes, yeah, Charlie, I did, whatever. He does all this. And it was like, here was this guy that I'd known forever that because I'm an idiot, and didn't know everything that I thought I knew about music, didn't realize was this God. Robert Johnson's, whether he's Robert Johnson's stepson or not, it doesn't make any difference. This man, when I read a book about the band, and it was by Levon Helm, and the first chapter he was talking about listening to these stations down in the South, and they would play these old blues players, and he was talking about all the, and I was like, I knew all the names, but it was like, talk about Robert Lockwood. Look at my Robert Lockwood from lived in Cleveland. These people live in Cleveland. These venues are in Cleveland. I'm sorry. Hey, I don't care. It's almost 10 o'clock. Woo, getting late. These venues are in Cleveland. And they they don't allow, they bring these people in so that you're going to experience them. The Beachland Ballroom and Tavern. They have just phenomenal musicians, Wilberts and the Brothers Lounge and the Winchester and Jilly's down in Akron and Rialto and the Gar Hall. Oh my God! If you've never been to the Gar Hall, go. I mean, it was built in 1852. The Rialto is this great little theater down there. Chili's is a wonderful club. The Beachland is that building has been there for 100 years, and it's just this fantastic place to witness a band, to witness an act, to see right there. You're right there. You're not half a mile away in the frickin' cheap seats. You're there in all of these places. You are there, and it's like right there, man. What do you want? Please, if you can donate a little bit of money. And I understand it's like too many people that are watching them right now. You're all musicians, you ain't working either. Call your friends, call your family, call somebody. Say, hey, you know what? COVID's coming for you. You might as well give $5. We're going to keep this going. I'm not going to stop. Matt Harmon is one of the people that I think is just one of the quirkiest, most wonderful writers that I've heard anywhere in this country. It just writes these fantastically off-the-wall kind of things and is just a delight, an absolute delight. Right after him will be Jim Ballard, who is a dear friend of mine. And this is Jim Ballard. I shouldn't tell, whatever. He's going to do this song that one of the things that we do in this town is we celebrate people who've been around a long time. They started doing a thing called In Celebration Of, and we celebrate people that maybe didn't get what we believe they should have had. They did one for Alex Bevan, for David Smeltz, for God, I can't remember all of them anymore. For Bob Kidney, they did one for Michael Stanley. This is one for Michael Stanley that was done at the Masonic Hall, and it was just a very cool evening. And this is one of Jim Ballard's songs from that night. Okay, I got more, but I'll stop so you can listen.
Hey folks, I'm Matt Harmon. If you know me, I'm a bit of a chatterbox. I'm gonna shut my mouth and play. Oh, but then again. Oh, but then again. I often wonder when I'll say the words, but then again, when just as things are looking sweet, they'll meet their bitter end. Oh, but then again, we're often stronger, having fought hard to defend us from the end a little longer. Yeah, we're stronger. Oh, but then again. Then again, our words we seldom use until we've hit the wall. But then again, they're also words that help us get back on the ball. Well, I'll often sit and I'll ponder, I'm talking Carl Sagan style, y'all, about the cosmic yonder and the meaning of it all. What's the meaning of it all? What's the meaning of it, y'all? Well, the meaning of it all is how we feel when love is true. We find a friend and we go sailing on the universal cruise. I'm talking about the Love Boat. That's right, I'm talking about me and you. You can be the captain and I will be the crew. And every single evening we'll drop anchor in the bay. We can watch the moon rise and the sunset at the same time. We'll be our friend again, yeah, we'll wish for more of it to spend. And we'll stick together till the end. Oh, but then again. Then again. Oh, but then again. But then again. Nothing lasts forever. But then again. There's always something better. I was never really one to care how you wear your clothes or do your hair, 'cause that's not what it's all about with you. You were something beautiful and true, and there's no need to decorate what's real. You're perfect as you are, I feel. Still, I know it means a lot to you. So I compliment your shoes. But from the start, I've seen nothing but your soul. Believe me, even though I'm growing old, you keep me feeling young and feeling full of life. To love you, know you made me whole. And so it breaks my heart to see you go. I hope you know what you're doing though, because I think you've made a big mistake. Don't try to stop you, 'cause that ain't my place. I simply memorize your face. Well, I want to scream, because I hate that it's the end. Instead I say I'm happy you're my friend, and because I know it means a lot to you, I compliment your shoes. Thanks for having me, Charlie. Support our venues. Cheers. Cheers. I like to do the little copper mule effect. And good night.
Please give it up for my good friend Jim Ballard.
Well, did the wires
nightstand rest, the piper's been paid. Well, 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 is there no last chance? No lesson learned, no stone unturned, no time for the dance. Well, well. Well, 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 did it come around? Did it take you by surprise? Open up your eyes and you to the ground. Ah, well, 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 well. Ah, well, to well, well, well.
Thank you so much. Thank you. It's so good.
Jim Ballard from a tribute that was done for Michael Stanley. All right, somebody yelled at me and said I missed a few when I was talking about the tributes that have been done in this town. We appreciate the people that have been around for a long time. That's the whole thing. What you saw was live. I understand it's not live right now, but it was live, and live music is the best. We did all right. Just so you know, in this town, there was a celebration done for Pat Daly, who is one of the guys from up at the island, Carlos Jones, who unfortunately couldn't do this one tonight. Was another one that I it's like I can name thousands of people that should have been on this show tonight. The Generators. We did one for David Smeltz, one for Alex Bevan. They're like, you emceed them all. You should probably know who these people are. Michael Stanley, 50, 60, 75, which is the numbers band, which is brilliant. Geez, oh man. All these people have been doing this stuff for 50 years. And Cindy Barber. Cindy Barber, from the who is now with the Beatsville Ballroom, was an editor of the Exit magazine and has done so many things in this town, as everyone has. And that's what you have to understand. When you are supporting a live venue in this town, you're not just supporting that venue. You are supporting the people that write about that venue and the bands that play there and the people that go there and the people that work there and all of the things that come into that. They have said that they think up to 10 million people are out of work because of the shutdown of the entertainment industry in this country. Between Broadway and Playhouse Square and music venues and concerts and all the rest of that all of us want to go to. All of us want to participate in. These people are all without work. So what we're going to do is we're going to support our little group here in Northeast Ohio. We're going to support Jilly's. We're going to support the Rialto and the Gar Hall and the Beachland and Wilbert's and the Winchester and the Brothers Lounge and a ton of places that I'm forgetting because I'm an idiot and I don't play them. I'm talking about people that I love that play and write music, and I go see them because they're brilliant. And I'm going to go look at my bottle of Buffalo Trace in the back. These are the things. ClevelandRocksSupport.org. And then coming up, Megan Stepka has got the 48-hour. Look at, I wrote this down. I'm horrible, huh? HVMF, which is the virtual music festival. It's an extravaganza, 48 hours starting at 11:45 tonight. Each artist gets an hour to play their original music. This is you can donate here or you can donate here. These all go to support artists and the places that they play. I don't know what to tell you, folks. You've heard some of the finest writers, musicians, and players in this country, and some of the venues have been on there. The Beachland was on there, Masonic Hall, the Brothers Lounge and stuff. That's what we got, man. We have that here. Please, $5. You know what? Throw in $5. ClevelandRocksSupport.org. And I can't remember what the hell that is, so I'm going to hold it up there. Write it down. Megan Stepka's going to have her thing in about an hour and a half or so. You go there, 48 hours of just fantastic music. Thank you. We still have Jeff Redding to go. Jeff always closes off our shows because Jeff is a wild man. He does this psychedelia. Trust me, you want to stick around for this. It's the best. I'll be back when Jeff is done. I'm going to feed my dogs, and I'm going to put Jeff on while I feed the dogs so that I can listen. Thank you for all you've contributed tonight. Love you all. All right, let's start from the beginning. Because as usual, you know something? The dumb thing is, I made this. You know what that says? Mic on, mic off, you dummy. I made it almost all the way through. I know, Paul. So here's the thing. I love Jeff Reddy. Okay, very trippy stuff. I love it. I love it. I love it. It's not for everybody, but I dig it a lot. I don't know what the hell I was talking about. Megan Stepke is coming up. She's doing this fantastic thing of 48 hours. It starts in an hour and a half. Every hour is a different artist from Northeast Ohio. And you can contribute to that. If you have friends that work during the day, tell them to contribute when they get home from work. If they work all night, tell them to contribute before they go to bed. Leave us, try to help those who have been there year after year after year, promoting original music, promoting things that you don't get to hear on the radio. Give a few bucks. You don't have to give a lot. It doesn't take a lot. It doesn't take a lot for any of us. We're just trying to stay alive. They are. I'm just some goof. Anyway, to all of those who performed, I cannot thank you enough. I'm going to pull up the list because I'm a moron and I won't remember. Here they are. Are you ready to there we go. Carrie Matthews, to Jim Ballard, John Mosey, David Smeltz, Bob Corlett, Rick Zalecki. I'm going to get it out. It's not even the booze that's doing it. Matt Harmon, Charlie Mossbrook, Alex Bevan, David Krause, Rebecca Wolliver, Jeff Redding, Austin Walking Kane, Ron Jarvis, Mark Lee Shannon, Megan Hayes, from our friend down in Nashville. She comes from Nashville to do this. Anita Keys, Bob Frank, and J. Scott Franklin. These are some of the brilliant artists that live and work and perform in this area. When things open up again, please go out and support them, support the venues that hire them. I can't tell you how much I love these people and how much I love you for listening. Thank you. Take a little nap. You got like an hour, and so you could be up for the 48 hours of Megan. It's going to be good. So stick around for that. And you just go to her page. It's, I don't even know what the hell it is. Let me spell your name. MEGANNE STEPKA. And you go there, and she's going to lead you to where you need to go to listen to this fantastic 48-hour thing she does. She's a singer and a songwriter herself. She goes out of her way to make sure things happen. Thank you to Cindy Barber, who would be saying to me right now, Charlie, go home, you're drunk. Not really, but we'll get there. To the people that run Brothers and Michael Miller at Wilbert's, and to the Winchester, and to Jilly's and Rialto, to Karen at the Car Hall. I love you all dearly. Thank you, thank you, thank you for all you do for the people in this area. There are a bunch of other places I'm not mentioning. If you want, throw them up on my Facebook page, and we'll promote all of them. Thank you all for being here. I had a ball. Love you.